streets up. Yeah, yeah. Okay, wake the streets up. Okay, come on. Okay, wake the streets up. Yeah, yeah. Come on, wake the streets up. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. It's your boy, Chuckie.
And it's Lydia.
And you already know it's time to get up and tune in to your daily morning Boss FM news.
Yes, sir. So after a new 5-month review of the 2014 police shooting of 18-year-old Michael Brown, police officer Darren Wilson will not be charged with murder or manslaughter. The St. Louis County prosecuting attorney Wesley Bell examined thousands of pages of documents, including witness statements, forensic reports, and other evidence. And he could not prove those allegations in a court of law. In late 2014, a grand jury chose not to indict Wilson, and the following year, the U.S. Department of Justice concluded that Wilson did not violate Brown's rights and that no federal charges would be filed. Bell stated his office kept the review a secret because they didn't want to create a circus amidst all of the protests.
It's predictable. It's understandable. And it's sad that it's predictable, but we know most of these cops won't be indicted. It's a sad truth that we have to face time and time again. So this weekend, Twitter went into a rage over the word child. So TikTok star Brittany Broski, at Brittany_Broski, made a TikTok on her spam account at Lost My Marbles again, explaining why some parts of AAVE, which is African American Vernacular English, aren't actually AAVE words, but more so a part of Stan culture. She says that there's a fine line for social media influencers to use a black scent versus them using it for comedic purposes. She says words like child anyways are memes. Here's a clip of the TikTok.
Or when someone says like period, cis, whatever, snatched, all that it's very much like internet culture. Like Stan Twitter, like Stan culture has its own language.
She took to Twitter to apologize and say that she was not properly educated on AAVE and that her big takeaway was just to repost information from black curators instead of speaking on it. President Donald Trump has other plans for them as well. On Friday, the White House press pool said on Twitter that the president told them on Air Force One that he wants to ban TikTok in the U.S. He's against the sale to Microsoft. So as of late, Microsoft has been planning to have an acquisition of the U.S. TikTok team, which now has about 1,500 employees. It's worth about $50 billion. And as we all know, Microsoft got Facebook, and Facebook shot up to over $700 billion company. So he's against that acquisition. So we'll see where that's going. On Saturday, the CEO of TikTok made a video saying that they aren't going anywhere and that they have 1,500 U.S. employees. So we'll see where that goes.
That's interesting. He thinks he's in control of every single thing. And it's like, sir, you can't control that. In more unfortunate news, some body cam footage was released of the death of Lionel Morris. On February 4th, Harp's food store called the police after Morris removed a drone from its packaging while inside the store. According to the police, Morris was placed under arrest after he had put an officer in a chokehold and tried to pull a knife. In the video, Morris can be heard pleading to the officers to stop using their taser on him and crying out, "I can't breathe," for at least 6 minutes until his body goes limp. According to body cam footage, the officer's response to Morris' pleads were, "If you can talk, you can breathe. Chill out." And he said, "We got an ambulance." So the medical examiner concluded Morris died of methamphetamine intoxication and a combination of conducted electrical weapons deployment. So on Wednesday, July 29th, the officers involved in Morris's death were cleared of any criminal wrongdoing by the Arkansas State Police and prosecutors. So This is just another unfortunate story of someone dying at the hands of the police, and the police getting off again.
Pac-12 football players from multiple schools are standing together prior to this upcoming football season. A group of Pac-12 players created a letter for the Players Tribune that threatened to opt out of fall camp and game participation unless their demands for fair treatment, safety regulations, and concerns over racial justice are met by the NCAA. They used the hashtag #WeAreUnited. In the letter, they wrote that the NCAA sports exploit college athletes physically, economically, and academically, and also harm Black college students. ESPN says that their biggest issue to the group is racial injustice. The letter also states that Pac-12 wants the conference to direct 2% of conference revenue to support financial aid for Black students, community initiatives, and development programs for college students on campus. They asked for student athletes to also be able to opt out of playing during this pandemic without losing eligibility or a spot on the team due to COVID. Honestly, these are all great demands, and I hope they are all fulfilled. I think that's a great idea. So shout out to Pac-12.
All right, guys, that's it for our Monday recap. Make sure to tune in tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. for more news updates. And don't forget to tune in later today at 8:30 p.m. for some more entertainment news with Boss FM. If you like to rewatch our shows, they will be available for replay on our Boss FM app and on all our social media platforms. Thanks again for tuning in, y'all. It's Lydia.
And it's Chuckie.
Have a great day.
Y'all have a great Monday.
Yeah. Okay.